Hello everyone, it's me Sabrina. My channel is The Hopeful Minimalist. It's a safe space for handbag admiration. I have dreams and aspirations of being a minimalist. I'm just not there yet. So if that's interesting to you, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Today's video is going to include 2 unboxings. Yeah, I've gotten distracted, clearly. I have messed up my, a vow? I think I had a vow not to buy any bags because I just don't need any more and I don't have any more room in my closet. And I messed up. There's no excuse for me messing up, but I'm just gonna tell you the excuse. Quince. I finally ordered something from Quince after seeing Quince on YouTube for the last year. There would always be an ad coming up for Quince about handbags, and I had looked at the website and I noticed that they had some dupes of some Saint Laurent handbags, some Tory Burch bags, some Coach dupes, and they do have really good price points. And after I bought the dupes for the Gucci Princetown slippers, I was so happy with those shoes, y'all. Wore them all day Saturday. I went to dance Saturday morning with my daughter, and then I wore them to her hair appointment, which was for like 5 hours. And at the end of that day, the shoes were still comfortable. And what I usually experience with loafers or mules is my pinky toes hurt and they start to burn. And it's because they're compressed. I don't consider my feet to be wide, but I have short toes. And so because, your pinky toe, if it's really short, it's going to make the top of your foot wider. So I have this issue with especially mules and loafers that my pinky toe just gets compressed and it starts to burn. And this did not happen with the Quince mules. This is the pair that I'm referring to. These are in the color Bone, so they're like a very light cream color, and I wore them all day on Saturday. I have them on today because I haven't opened the other pair that I bought, which is in like a taupe color. I noticed that the aesthetic on Quince is very neutral toned. There are a lot of taupes, browns, creams, whites, gray. The colors that they have fit my aesthetic quite well. So I went back and got the black pair. When I got the black pair, I saw a dupe of a handbag that I have in my collection, and I was so impressed with the Italian leather used on the mules that I wanted to try a handbag as well. I will share with you the shoes that I got, the other pair that I got in my first order, and I'll show you the black ones as well as the handbag that I ordered. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the pair of shoes that I got with the bone color. These are in soft brown. I would consider these to be very true to size with a little bit more width, I think. I think that's why they're not aggravating my pinky toes. This is how the inside of the box looks. And these are the soft brown mules. On the website, it says that these are made of Italian leather. They do have a good leather smell. It smells like a typical leather shoe to me. The other thing I like about these is that they're very cushiony on the bottom, like this insole part, and it's all the way throughout. There's a very nice cushion on here. This is the soft brown color. Has the horse bit hardware there in the middle. This is how the bottom looks. And I think it's a great shoe. I just sold my Louis Vuitton Vanity PM, which was in this color. I do still have my Cousin bag that's in taupe. So I think that color may go with this pretty well. I'll have to see. This is the shipping container from Quince. On the other side is my shipping label, so I won't show you that side. It just has Quince on the front of it. It's a soft mailer bag, and the contents inside are in boxes. Well, my shoebox is damaged this time. I didn't have any issues with either shoebox in my last shipment, but this one has a hole in it, so I hope that the shoes are okay inside. They ship the shoe boxes with rubber bands around them so that the tops stay on. This must be the handbag. It's in a cardboard box. I'm also trying a pair of their jeans as well. If y'all are interested in knowing how the jeans work out, just let me know. For this video, I'm going to focus on the shoes and the handbag. So there's two of these clear rubber bands around the box. I'm not seeing really any damage so far. There's a desiccant.
And the same tissue paper that you saw in the other box. Okay, it looks like they're okay. So
These are the black Mules. Black Italian leather is what's used to craft this shoe. Same antique gold hardware there on the buckle or the horse bit symbol. Some stuffing in there. Same cushiony insole. This is how the bottom looks. And again, I got an 8.5. Shoes from Quince do not come with a dust bag. I'm expecting them to fit just like the bone color, just like the lighter color, and just so that you can see. I consider them to be like a perfect fit. I have been kind of unsure about the whole sock wearing thing with these kind of shoes. Like, I don't know if that looks okay. I don't plan to wear socks with mine. And I know this is not a very flattering view. And this video is not going to be a full-on comparison video, but I do have the bag for which this bag is a dupe. So let's get into the bag. The packaging has Quince across the front, and I can see that it's in a dust bag as well. Plastic bag on the outside. Says Quince. Side note, who else has their Christmas tree still up? No judgment. I mean, obviously, no judgment. I just want to know. So if you've made it this far in the video and you still have your Christmas tree up, let me know in the comments. It's okay. It's pretty transparent, that's for sure. It's thin. So here's the bag. Can you tell what this is a dupe of? It smells really, really good. And it feels very similar to the other bag, which I'll show you in just a moment. It also has an upgrade of a back pocket because the original does not have a back pocket. So they have the strap, very well protected as well. So this is the dupe of the Tory Burch Kira with diamond quilting, and this is in the black color. So of course it doesn't have the gold hardware on the flap like the Tory Burch one does. It's a very low-key version of that bag with an added bonus, which is the back pocket, like I mentioned. It opens very similarly to the Tory Burch version. It has a very similar type closure, which I love the closures from Tory Burch bags. There are two compartments on the inside. You have one in the front. You have a large and wide slip pocket in the front, and then there's the main compartment. Then you have this zipper compartment in the middle. And there's a tag that just says Quince. It doesn't have the style name or anything on there. But I think the QR code would scan to tell you. And then there's a back compartment here. Also in the back, there is a zipper compartment as well. Very smooth zipper in the middle as well. And they have a piece of leather here for the zipper pulls. The chain feels very different from the Tory Burch version. I think it just has more of a matte feel to it. It's pretty comparable in weight as far as I can remember. Right. Like I said, this isn't going to be a full-on comparison. I just want to quickly show you this version, which I have a dedicated video for this bag on my channel already if you're interested in that. Dust bag is better, not quite as see-through, but it has no branding really on it except for on the drawstring it says Tory Burch. And this is how this one looks to quickly remind you. Tory Burch logo on the front, opens up to very similar looking hardware. Oh, and I was so mistaken about the inside. So the inside has one large compartment. It does not have the divider in there. So I remembered that incorrectly. One large open compartment. It does have that long, wide slip pocket in the front. And then it has the zipper pocket in the back right there. But yeah, that's a big difference. Try to look at these side by side. Right, this is the Quince version, and this is the Tory Burch Kira with diamond quilting in the white color. I do see some differences in the shape. They feel very similar though, and this Tory Burch leather is very different from the Tory Burch leather that I'm accustomed to, which is very, very, very soft, very delicate. When I think of my other Kira handbag, it's very soft, very delicate. It feels like lambskin. I'm not sure if it is, but that's how my other Kira feels. So these feel very, very similar. I think I described it in the video about this bag as being like glazed donut feeling, because it feels like there's some kind of glazing coating this leather, which would make it more durable and which would also make it have more of a crinkly look to it. So yeah, I never found out what exactly that was that gave this bag that feeling, but this one has the same feeling. Like over time, it would start to look crinkly versus wrinkly, if that makes sense. This is how they look on the bottom, which is pretty similar to, similar as well, the way that they are made. Side by side with the gold hardware. The hardware feels really similar when it comes to weight, but the Quince bag, it looks a little bit lighter in color. It's more of a light gold. This is the Quince gold on this side, and this is the Tory Burch on this side. It has more of a bronze tone, whereas this one is like a champagne gold. I'm not sure how I forgot about the single compartment in the Tory Burch version, but yeah, this one has 2 compartments on the inside and a very generous back pocket. So I think Quince has been listening to what Tory Burch customers say about the bag having a back pocket. And I wasn't sure, you know, how this bag would look with a back pocket, but now I know how it could look with a back pocket, and it doesn't like disrupt the bag like I thought it would. Sometimes you would think, depending on the type of pattern that a bag has on the back, that a pocket just wouldn't work, but I think a pocket would work on the back of the Kira with diamond quilting. So this one feels a little bit more structured as well along the bottom. It's not as squishy as this one. This one has a little structure on the corners, but the middle is really squishy. This one has more structure. I'm going to move into the Quince bag today. I already have on the loafers, so this will be my bag of the day today, and I'll report back with you guys on how it is to use it. I'm thinking it'll be quite similar, but the two compartments on the inside could definitely change things, but so could this back pocket, which I'm glad they decided to put that there. This is an iPhone 16 Pro, not a Max. It fits right in there. Of course, the bag is empty right now, but I think that's a pretty good spot for a phone. This is my bag of the day, FYI. It's the Coach Times Square Tabby in Merlot. I'm going to move out of this bag and into this one, and I will follow up with you all to let you know how it was carrying the Quince bag. In the meantime, I will try my best to stay off quince.com. I can feel the temptation. The temptation is there. So, accountability partners, please reach out and help me. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything that I showed, please reach out, leave me a comment, give me a like if you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll have everything linked below for your convenience. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.